The night was silent, but not peaceful. Inside the grand royal palace, the golden corridors gleamed faintly under the dim glow of candlelight. Everything seemed calm, until suddenly, a door slammed open, and a scream shattered the silence. It wasn't just any scream. It was the Queen's. Queen Isabella stood frozen at the doorway of the royal chamber, her face pale with shock. Inside, her husband, King Edward, the man hailed across the kingdom as noble and just, was in the arms of her closest maid. Her voice trembled with rage. "Is this what you call loyalty, Edward?" The king's face turned pale, but he didn't answer. He just stood there, silent, his guilt written across his face. The betrayal cut deeper than any sword could. From that moment, Isabella made a vow. This wasn't going to be just about heartbreak. This would be about revenge. A revenge so calculated, so devastating, that it would shake the entire kingdom to its core. Days later, whispers filled the court. The queen was pregnant. But whose child was it? Servants whispered in dark corners. Nobles exchanged nervous glances. Some claimed it was King Edward's child, but others murmured about someone else, an old flame from Isabella's past. Prince Raphael, Edward's rival and former contender. For the throne, Isabella didn't speak. She simply smiled. But behind that smile was a storm waiting to be unleashed. Secretly, she began meeting Raphael again under the cover of night. Their forbidden love reignited. But more than passion, these meetings carried a dangerous plan to take the throne away from Edward. One evening, Raphael took Isabella's hand. "You know what this means," he whispered. She looked at him coldly. "I don't want justice anymore. I want ruin." His ruin. The kingdom was restless. The queen's child was due any day, and rumors about the scandal had spread like wildfire. People demanded answers. The king's authority was slipping away, and Isabella knew it. The day of the birth arrived. The palace was filled with nobles, guards, and servants, all waiting to see the royal heir. The tension was unbearable. When the child was born, the silence that followed was deafening. Gasps echoed around the room. The baby looked nothing like King Edward. Instead, he bore the unmistakable features of Prince Raphael. Edward's face turned crimson with rage. "This is treason," he roared, his voice echoing off the marble walls. But Isabella stepped forward, her newborn in her arms, her voice steady and cold. "No, Edward. This is justice. The same betrayal you gave me. I've returned it." The room erupted. Nobles were torn between loyalty and shock. Guards hesitated, unsure whether to protect the king or bow to the queen. Isabella seized her moment. "From this day forward," she declared, "King Edward is stripped of his crown. I, Isabella, will rule in his stead. And this child, my son, will be the heir to this throne." Edward lunged forward, but guards, now loyal to Isabella, restrained him. He was dragged away, screaming in fury, to be locked in the palace dungeon. The court bowed to Isabella. For the first time in the kingdom's history, a queen had dethroned her king and taken control. As she cradled her son before the court, she looked directly at Edward being taken away and spoke her final words to him. "You taught me betrayal. I perfected it." The scandal became legend. Queen Isabella's revenge reshaped the kingdom forever, a tale of power, betrayal, and a queen who dared to fight back.